Hey, Jesse here with Hot Off the Wheels. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you're doing fantastic. I'm doing quite well myself, especially considering what I found at this Walmart store. I am still super pumped and stoked about, and hopefully you'll be as pleasantly surprised as I was when you come across it. With that being said, I hope you're having as much success, if not better, at your own collection and diecast hunts. So drop me a line, let me know what you're finding or maybe not finding at your local stores, whether it be Walmarts like this or Target, your CVS, Walgreens, your pharmacy stores or your grocery stores, flea markets, I don't know, wherever you find your Hot Wheels. Let me know how your luck has been, and I always enjoy connecting with you through your comments, but let me know what part of the country or world you're in, and what you're finding or not finding in this case, but it helps me to know what to be on the lookout for, what things are dropping, coming down the pipe, so to speak. So I always enjoy it, and I appreciate the support. Speaking of that, thank you for 4,000 subscribers on the Hot Off the Wheels. I can't even fathom 4,000 people at any given time tuning into Hot Off the Wheels. So thank you so much for each and every one of you. It truly does mean a lot. I can't wait to do the drawing soon for the 4,000 subscriber giveaway. If you don't know anything about that, check out the last Ingles Peg Hunt, where I'll talk more about that in the last part of the video. So stay tuned for that. With that being said, check out these Hot Wheels on this palette. Oh man, don't you love coming across Hot Wheels in the wild, finding fresh cases that are just dropping? Oh man, I can't. It's almost like an adrenaline rush almost. I mean, sure, it's not like a skydive, of course, but it still pumps you up. It's still exciting. And if it's not exciting to you, then maybe you're not in the right hobby. You're not in this for the right reasons. But it excites me. I'm a grown man getting excited about toys. But, hey, it's a hobby. It's, I could be doing far worse things, could I not? So let me have my fun. With that being said, I do hope you're enjoying the hobby as well. So we found 10 cases, 9 being G case, 1 being F case. I'm not sure what's up with the F case, but I'm not complaining. Definitely excited to go through these 10 cases and crack them open. My wife and I were super excited and nervous at the same time, because it was like that nervous excitement, because we knew at any given time another collector could have came along before we'd pulled all 10 of these off to the side, and we could have had a little fiasco with a mad dash to collect as many cases as we could before the other collector got the cases they wanted. So we were thankful that we were able to score the 10 cases to the side. I did go and speak to my sweet friend in the department that works in the toy section. We're not necessarily friends outside of Walmart. We're just, we come to the store so frequently, my wife and I, that we've kind of built a little bit of a friendship, a connection with her. But it's not like an inside connection, don't get me wrong. I don't have any privy to know when things are dropping. She doesn't. I don't even know if she knows what Hot Wheels are, but she doesn't really know what to be on the lookout for on pallets. So she's not gonna call me and be like, "Oh, I got Hot Wheels in the back," things like that. She's a sweet older lady, and we just value the connection there, because we see her so much. So we might as well be friendly, and so my wife is really taking a liking to her as well. But definitely we're excited. Heads up, we did already have most of this G case. We're really only looking for the ID cards, the supers, and the treasure hunts, because we already had most of the G case main lines per the last peg hunts, posted and things that I didn't post up, like finding G case at grocery stores here and there. So most of these main lines we already had, like 99% of them, are actually all of the main lines we had. I did take a few extras of ones that I really like the LaTrucca, and other ones you'll see later on in the video. With that being said, I did have to mute the in-store audio, unfortunately. I am sorry. After the initial I started recording, they started playing their music. Unfortunately, I was so pumped too, because I was like, man, I'm gonna be able to record this peg hunt in this Walmart. Of course, it was too good to be true. However, you've already made it this far in the video, so I do congratulate you for tolerating my voiceover. Thank you for listening. Sorry for the inconvenience, but let's carry on. to do any original audio from my voice, so I didn't get to show you the true excitement I felt and I had when I when I came across the super treasure hunt. Spoiler alert, I did find one super out of 10 cases. So yeah, there it is right there. Oh man, I am still super pumped up about this one. I love that super. Probably my favorite for the year. Well, it is so far my favorite for the year, but will it stay in the number one spot? Time will tell. We haven't released all of the supers for 2021, so only time will tell if it remains in that number one spot. But right now, it's in that number one peg. So it's an awesome super. I love it. But we've got that J-Case Porsche Golf car coming out. The little Outlaw, I believe it is. Super ready for that one. As well as the Datsun. The Datsun looks nice, but I love that Porsche with the Golf like deco or a livery, whatever. So I'm gonna be hunting that one hard. But all of the supers that are coming out are really amazing. I think this year might have the best supers we've had in recent years. I don't know. You let me know, of course, your opinion. But again, all of them haven't released yet. So, but as of right now, this G-Case is my favorite super for the year. But again, time will tell if it stays in that spot. So let me know your thoughts on that one. What your favorite is so far, and what supers you found for the year. Luckily, I've managed to snag every super for 2021 up to H-Case. I haven't found any H-Case yet in my area, but I'll definitely be anticipating that one dropping. But very fortunate to have found all of those for the year, as well as the treasure hunts and IDs, with one exception, that being the C-Case twin mill ID car. That one has eluded me ever since it released. As many cases of those I've gone through at Walmarts, at Targets, at dollar stores specifically, especially the Dollar Tree, as many of those as I've hit up that had the C-Case. You would think I would have came across it, but I have not found that one in the wild yet. It defies logic. But with that being said, it's all good. I've got a local buddy who's going to give me one. I even offered to trade it, and he's like, nah, I'm going to give it to you. So we found some M2s. I was hopeful they were going to be the mainline M2s or something like that, haulers or whatever, which I figured they weren't haulers in that box. But they were the little kit M2s. Unfortunately, there wasn't any chases in these. A nice little Shelby you'll see here in a minute, but so much to say. I'm not really doing this video necessarily for the humble brag, for the attention. While it's cool to show you 10 cases, because I've never opened more than 8 cases at any given store at any given time. The most I've ever opened at one store is 8 cases. So 10 cases is the most I've opened. So it's definitely awesome to show you that. But I'm really just wanting to encourage you and inspire you to just keep hunting. You've got to hunt hard if you're really looking to score, whatever it is you're looking for, whatever case or super or ID chase or whatever it is you're wanting to find, whether it be M2s or whatever. You've really got to hunt hard to find things these days, especially if you're in an area like me. I've got a lot of collectors in this area. That's why my wife and I were like really nervous and excited because we knew any given time a collector could come along and it would be a scramble to score what we did. So with that being said, we did put all these in the bins. I like to be a respectable collector. I see so many times I come into the store, people have already cracked open cases and they just leave them around. They don't bother to put them up. They don't bother to hang them or put them in a bin. They just crack them open, go through it. A lot of times it's just a hot mess, and it's just, how you expect, to get anything from stores and employees if you treat them that way. So please be respectful. If you pull it off the pallet, at least have the decency to put them up, like I did. Put them in the bin, hang the nice ones up on the pegs if there's room. Do what you can to at least make it easy on the employees. But with that being said, thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Stay tuned, and I look forward to doing the 4,000 subscriber giveaway very soon. I wish you all the best on your own collection. Until next time, guys.